All right, so we're here for my review on Chasing Dallas Season 2, Episode 3. We're going to get right on into it. So we pick up where we left off last week when Kane and Creflo Dollar was beefing, going back and forth or whatever. My thing with Creflo Dollar is this right here. Bitch, you knew what the fuck you were doing. Don't come into the scene acting like, okay, you're about to, backpedal and pussy pop. You want to act like you really didn't do nothing wrong. You want to act like you really wasn't being shady. You want to act like, oh, I was only asking what you do for the other people in the room. Because there's some people in the room that wasn't on the cast. There's some people in the room that didn't really know you. That's not what you were asking for, TD Jakes. It was not, okay? I just really need for Kirk Franklin to stop acting like he wasn't being shady. Nigga, you were being shady. You got called out on your shade. And just get over it. I don't like stand firm in your shade. Stand firm in your shade at the end of the day. If you were being shady, just say, bitch, I just wanted to have a moment. And I saw my moment. And I took it. Basically. That's all you got to say. But instead, you want to backpedal and pussy pop on the handstand and all of this other shit. I just need for Creflo Dollar to just own up to the fact that he was being a shady ass nigga. Point blank period. I respect you more if you would just own up to the fact that you were being a shady ass nigga. That's it. Like, if you would do that, I respect you. I respect your church robes. I respect your Bible and all of that shit, Creflo Dollar. I respect all of that. But instead, you one of them shady ass niggas who cannot own up to their shade. Nigga, you was being shady, and that's just the bottom motherfucking line to that situation. And that's why you were called the fuck out. Ariel and Dior was in the confessional. Ariel felt like Kane didn't owe Creflo Dollar no apology. And Dior felt like Kane kind of did because, in his words, you can't get mad at somebody if they don't know what you do. If you don't put it out there for a person to know, then you can't get mad. Dior, Zell Swag, no, I can't agree with that. And that ain't no shade because you do remind me of Zell Swag, you really do. But no, he don't owe Creflo Dollar a motherfucking thing, okay? Because that nigga knew what he was doing. He knew what he did. He knew what Kane did, and that's just what it is. He knew it. He followed the man on Instagram. If you follow Kane on Instagram, he constantly promotes his brand all day, every day on his shit. You know what I mean? Like when I interviewed Kane, hell, he brought me a damn sweater from his line. So he always promoting the shit. So let's not act like we don't fucking know. You know, nigga, you know. So come on now. No, I don't agree with Zell Swag. I don't believe that he owe Kirk Franklin a motherfucking thing. I just don't. Now it's time for the games. They got spin the bottle. Kane kissing on people, and I didn't get my chance to kiss Kane, and I'm really upset about that, but it is what it is. He looked like he a good kisser. And Kerry kissed Kane, and he kissed Rock, the dick swinger. And Markel was very disgusted by the fact that Kerry kissed, Rock, the dick swinger. Because he said, do you know how many asses you have eaten kissing on Rock? Markel, stop. Just let it go. The nigga not in the porn industry no more. Like, don't judge a person for what the fuck they did in the past. That's all I'm saying. We all got a fucked up past. You know what I mean? So we can't sit up here and judge this nigga for that. Yeah, he fucked a couple of niggas on motherfucking camera. He did. He kissed a couple of niggas on camera. He ate a couple of niggas' cakes on camera. He did that in the past. He don't do it no more. He want a dick slang. He went from dick slanging to motherfucking bill passing. That's what he want to do. He stopped slinging a dick and now he want to bill pass. He want to be the president. People got new aspirations every goddamn day, okay? So come on, let's not do that, okay? So now, Antonio, he decides that he wants to get some shit going, talking about Premier, saying that Premier said that he wasn't affiliated with a chasing reality brand, and he want to know why he talking. We want to know why the fuck you talking. Who the hell are you? Like, are you affiliated with the show? Are you a part of the show? Are you a Yovana or a Shamia of this show? Like, who the fuck are you? And why the fuck are you talking? And why the fuck are you starting all this shit? At least we already know who the fuck Premier is. Now, Premier wasn't my favorite cast member last year. I didn't really have that big of an issue with him. But he wasn't my favorite. I didn't really care if he was on my screen or not, but that's besides the point. We already know who the fuck Premier is, and some of us are happy to see him on the motherfucking screen. Even though he wasn't my favorite cast member, it was nice to see him there. So who the fuck are you? And it's like you're trying to come for a motherfucker for screen time. Like, was it to you if he said he wasn't a part of the goddamn shit? At the end of the day, he is friends with Markel. We all fucking know that, and that's why his ass was there. And that's why your motherfucking ass was there, okay? So stop acting like, you know what I'm saying? Stop acting like you're somebody, okay? Like, why the fuck you coming for him? You know what I mean? Now you getting all this shit going between you and Premier, and now Premier coming for you. And this is the type of Premier I wanted to see last season. You know, get a motherfucker together. Because I just felt like that shit was all the way unnecessary. What the fuck was your point, Antonio? Are we going to see him for the rest of the season? What the fuck was your point? Like I said, you're really giving me I was that bitch from Cal U vibes. That's what the fuck you give me, because that was fucking unnecessary. And which led to the situation with Premier and Reese G. Now, according to Premier said that Antonio is the reason why him and Reese G got issues, because apparently Reese G texts Antonia and told Antonia that you should not let Premier in your house because Premier gonna shit on your house. Premier gonna do this. Premier gonna do that. Now that's what he told Antonia, and it got back to Premier, and now Premier ain't fucking with Reese's Pieces. So then he said, if you're trying to be a part of this show, you know I love you down, but if you trying to be a part of this show, trying to get close to her ain't good for you, and again trying to get close to her ain't good for you. When he get ready to walk down them steps, Reese goes after Premier and try to grab Premier or whatever, and you know, I was a good friend to you, bitch. Reese always a good friend to somebody, but always falling out with these motherfuckers. Now, Reese, Lil' Kim, let me just talk to you for a minute. If you such a good friend, why the fuck you keep falling out with everybody? Because if everybody falling out with you, it can't be everybody else's issue. It got to be you, Lil' Kim. It got to be you, hardcore. It got to be you, big mama thing. It got to be you. It can't be everybody else's issue. It got to be you. You know what I mean? It got to be you. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, but it got to be you. It got to. You know what I mean? Then you go on Facebook Live, going in, you say somebody still snoring coke. Now, who's snoring coke? Now, when we was watching the show, we watching the premiere, you said that it's a lot that we didn't see, so why the fuck you didn't show it? Because I want to know who the fuck is sniffing coke. That's what the fuck I want to know. Who the fuck doing it, Reese? We want to know. I'm going to slide by this scene right here real quick. Wooda informs Trey Womack about what happened at the game night, and then they start talking about their dating life and shit like that. To me, honestly, Trey want to fuck Wooda, pretty much. I feel like he want to fuck Wooda, and who wouldn't want to fuck Wooda? Look at him, look at his ass, look at what he got. I would want to fuck him too. I'm just saying. I know I'm not probably one of the type of niggas he'll go for, but I would want to fuck him too. That's just my personal opinion. Now we get into Trey Howard and his fashion show. Another person who's not a part of the main cast, but he got a confessional. So I'm thinking that he's like a Marlo or a Tanya or something like that. I don't like the way he's being introduced. I don't feel like we got a real introduction on Trey. You know, yeah, we know that he's Dior's like gay son or whatever, but he didn't really get an official introduction. Like, we go from seeing him for a couple of minutes at Houston Splash, and he didn't even have that many words to say. But then we go into him talking about, he didn't really have that many words to say. Now we're going to him having a whole event about him. I don't know. I don't like the way, I feel like the way he was introduced, I ain't like it. But he is doing a fashion show on his own with his own coin from his 9-to-5 job, which he said in his comments in the comment section during the show. He said he got it from his 9-to-5 job. And you know, yeah, it was a fashion show. It wasn't that spectacular, but for him to do that with his own coin from his 9-to-5 is impressive. You got to give him kudos for that. You got to start off somewhere. Everything ain't going to be picture perfect. Look at my motherfucking ass. Now, due to my situation right now, I'm doing my videos from my cell phone. I have a camera, and I do have a computer to edit it. But right now, I'm doing them from my phone for other reasons, like I said, that you will find out later. But we all got to start off somewhere. Hell, even though I got a camera in a computer, I don't have the best software either. So you got to start off somewhere. You got to crawl before you fucking walk. And you know what I mean? I'm just glad that he did his thing, and that's just what it is. You can't knock him for that. Messy Markel, he meet up with Carrie D, and they go out for drinks, and he just keep badgering him about Reese's Pieces. My thing about it is, if Big Mama Thing is your friend, why are you trying to see if Carrie D don't like him, or why are you trying to put things in his head saying that he shouldn't trust, Big Mama Thing? I don't know if that's the right thing to do. I feel like you was being real motherfucking messy, and you had ulterior motives for that. Ain't Big Mama Thing your friend, so why are you doing it? The world may never know, but okay. What I do like about Carrie D is that he did not get himself involved in it. He did not. He did not allow himself to be trapped into that. He did not let himself be caught up into the shit. And I love him for that. So shout out to Carrie D for not letting Messy Markel try to deter him for the way he feels about Big Mama Thing. So now there was a transgender murder. Someone in Texas got murdered. I think her name was Malaysia. And there was a transgender woman. She was attacked on camera and later killed. Ariel invited Reese and Dior over to vent about it. It was a very interesting part of the show. And I think it brought a lot of awareness. Because like I said, I have a cousin that's transgender. She's transitioning to being a woman, and I'm ignorant to the transgender thing, so I'm still learning. But I still have sympathy for people that are transgender, that, go through the things they go through. I don't look down on transgender people. I feel like they're humans just like me because, we have the same struggle. I'm gay. And a lot of times when I walk past, motherfuckers laugh. Sometimes when I walk past, motherfuckers have something to say just because they see you. They know that you gay. They can smell the gay motherfucker from a mile away. So when they see, it's even worse for transgender people because they look at them like they're weird. They look at them like they don't supposed to be here. They look at them like they're not supposed to exist. And I think that they go through a lot of shit. And I feel like it's fucked up that they have to. When all they're doing is living their life. Like a bitch could just be walking out of Walmart and the motherfucker throw a brick at the back of their head and kill them just because of who they are, because of who they chose to be. I feel like it's fucked up, and I feel like Ariel was just speaking out of anger. And I know a lot of people in the comment section, because I read some of the comments before I did the review, were going in on Ariel saying, how the fuck you gonna say stop the violence on transgender women, but you're talking about, you're wishing violence on straight men. That's not the same thing. I feel like she's doing it out of anger. I feel like because straight men are mainly the ones that's killing these people. And they're wrong for that. And everything that Reese said in the confessional was all the way true. I think that trans lives do matter. Like, if we're all, just like the Black Lives Matter, I feel like Black Lives Matter should include gays, it should include lesbians, it should include transgender. We're all black, so why can't we be a part of it? Like, that's the thing that I have with the Black Lives Matter, is that Black Lives Matter until you're gay, until you're a damn lesbian, until you're a damn transgender motherfucker. That's the only time it don't matter. You know what I mean? But that's how it comes across sometimes. But I feel like that was very good. I was shook by this scene. I wasn't expecting it. But, it brought a lot of stuff to me. It made me think about a whole lot of things. It made me think about my cousin, like I said, who is transgender, who is transitioning. So, I want to say big ups to Reese and Ariel and Dior for putting it out there. But a pretty decent episode tonight. I can say that much. I enjoyed it. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at Scotty_by_nature. Be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel and share this video. Do whatever you feel with it. My Cash App is at the bottom and my PayPal is on my homepage, just so we can try to make this shit a whole lot better for your ratchet ass needs, whether it be reality recaps or just plain old real talk. Your boy Scotty is signing the fuck out. Happy Thursday. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace out.